Alright, we're back. Yeah, hoo-ah. Alright, let's go. That's good, you can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh right, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. As he calls out her name, the cute bubbly looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Ha ha ha! Oh god. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shichan. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly, to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of her dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. ... She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. Teacher's trolling you, bro. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I was Shichan. Shichan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. ... You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been, oh my god! He would have been standing up there for no reason, right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today, so soon. Hichan, right? Hichan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits, you're just like I imagined. ... Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you look just like a Chan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. ... Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, then their hands blur. Cold and yet drinking, sorry. Keep that Red Bull up. It gives me wings. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Aha, sorry about that. Shichan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. ... Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarise yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful, yeah. I just kind of came straight to class today. ... Sorry. Oh man. Alright. Ha ha ha. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Always. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shichan? Ha 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 ha. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if it committed myself to go along with it half-heartedly, but anyway. I don't say anything and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deep. You look down, are you okay? ... Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. It's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal. Ask as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Wahaha! Oh. Alright. ... Ah, and another thing, you don't have to call Shichan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shichan. ... Ahaha, okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate? ... Yep, Shizune is fine. Yeah, okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. ... question mark. Ah! Exclamation mark. God damn. Huh? Oh, right, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shichan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Wahaha, that too. ... Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. ... After class we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Something else that's unnecessarily long we will soon discover later in the let's play. Okay. Correct transition there. Still, we finished it in a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bells ring, signalling the end of the period. Time for lunch. There's one ugly ass looking painting. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Mattel, down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. We did not have a cafeteria this cool in my school. Ours was like maybe 3 tables, and the rest was just outside. It's the cafeteria! No! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the bar. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realise that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice, it almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting on the sofa. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. ... I don't understand sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite? Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something. I wonder. Ask about Shizune's difference. Shizune intrigues me, and I kind of want to ask something about it, but I can't really ask about something that's personal, can I? I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly. Oh, I seriously screwed up that word there. Throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they are talking about secret girl stuff or something. ... I quickly notice the conversation as sign is not enough to fill a silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into a stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Oh, sorry, had to burp. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. ... Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Shika-chan. We've got to hurry already since there is a lot of work for us to do. ... You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Ah, wait, the teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building. ... This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool. Well, that's pretty official. Yeah, how is that official? ... Don't be silly, Chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for the stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in hoping that this really will only be a quick visit, like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but oh my god! That's my timer. Almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there is at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Isn't that a bit of a health hazard, you know, having used medical utensils just overflowing from a bin under the desk? That's, yeah, it's a little bit disgusting. Alright, I'm going to end that part there. See you guys next